please welcome to the stage from Iron Mountain, Linda Bien.
I was honored to have been asked to have been one of the judges of the Innovation Awards, and I do have to highlight that for those that did not win, everyone is a winner. I was blown away by the proposals that I reviewed, and I'm inspired every day by the new thinking that we have to bring to life in the work that we do. So thank everyone for the work that you do every day, for the submittals that you provided. So I was honored to be a judge, and I was particularly privileged when Dawn reached out to me and asked me to present this particular award. After reviewing the nominees, it became very clear that there was one person that was well deserving of acknowledgement for his contributions to this organization and to the work that we do every day. Many years ago, this person realized that a lot could be gained from doing better in outsourcing. It was a time in the 90s when outsourcing arrangements were particularly challenged. Organizations were focusing on outsourcing negotiations and decisions based on low-rate negotiations, resulting in significant stress between the buyers and the sellers. So there was a day in an airport in the 90s when two people got together and discussed how this could be different, and SIG was born. And it is because of this we have Barry Wigler to thank for this inspiring organization and for everything that he has brought to bear. I actually was introduced to SIG in 2004 when I was working with a technology organization at I was working at Fidelity Investments at the time. And this partner said, I think you might want to present at a SIG conference. And I'm like, what's SIG? And I did. I attended, and Barry greeted me, and I was fortunate to join the organization and present about the work that I was doing. And I had an opportunity to meet with such amazing people, and I was completely blown away. And there is nothing like SIG. I've been at this for 35 years. There are a number of amazing organizations and forums that you could join, but there's nothing that has the heart of SIG. And all of that was created from the vision of this one man. The foundational premises of SIG, which includes making sure that you have an organization and a forum where multiple ideas can be shared, where discourse and conversation can be embraced, and last but not least, but we can't sell. And I love that everyone can come in here and learn from each other, but have the opportunity to not be inundated with sales, and yet so many sales occur. I've been blown away today, and I continue to be inspired by the many companies I have the opportunity to meet and have had the opportunity to work with throughout the course of my career. I did talk to a few of your prior colleagues. Ron Dosky was very sorry he could not be here today, and he wished he was here presenting, so thank you for the grace and the opportunity to present on his behalf. But Ross shared some insights in terms of what it was like at the beginning of his working experience with you, but I thought it was most important to highlight what happened in the transition. So I joined just before Dawn took over, but apparently the success of SIG was acknowledged by a number of other companies. And Barry was approached by a number of other consulting firms to sell. And it was a very stressful time. The work that you did was basically with a volunteer army, and it was incredibly successful. And time again, Barry said no, until Dawn. And Dawn stood out, and I have to thank Barry for creating this vision, for creating the foundational premise behind this forum, for the opportunity for all of us to get together and learn from each other, and also for making the right choice to take this legacy forward. So with that, I'd like to extend this Lifetime Achievement Award to Barry Wiegler and to personally thank you for everything that you've done, for everything that you're doing with your new inspirations in terms of Sig Innova and also the other things that you've contributed. So thank you very much.
Stand here. You're gonna get a picture. Oh yeah, you can. Hold on, one picture. But you can say something.
As you can see there, I'm not usually at a loss for words when my picture has. Just saw my grandson walk in. I am at a loss for words, so I'm going to keep it short. But in absolute fairness, I'd like to recognize Dwayne Peterson, who founded SIG with me and was a very vital part. Stand up, Dwayne. And I've said for several years that I think what I did most and best was the successor in leading SIG. This is an amazing event that Dawn and her leadership team conceived and that they're executing here. Very well done. And I'm going to get off before the tears flow. Thank you.
And you're not presenting an award.
She told me I was supposed to present an award. Now she tells me I can't do it. Okay.